How's it going, my Pokemon people? I'm Gold and welcome to my channel, Goldenfield 12. Today's video is a different type from my Pokemon Showcase videos. I've been thinking of an idea in my head for a while now, and I finally worked out what I wanted to do. Welcome to my Genetic Apex vs Celestial Guardians video. The purpose of this video is to see if some of the decks from the Genetic Apex meta can compete with decks from the Celestial Guardians meta. The short answer is probably not, but I thought it'd be fun to see how well the decks from back then did today. This video was actually really fun to make, and felt like I went back in time to November 2024, when Pokemon Pocket was released. If this sounds interesting to you guys, then stick around. Let's see how those older cards hold their own against today's cards. The rules for this challenge are kind of interesting. Rule 1 is that I want to get 3 wins to complete this challenge. Rule 2 is I can only use decks that existed from the meta during the lifetime of the Genetic Apex set. That means if a deck existed after Mythical Island was released, the very next set, it is not allowed. Rule 3 is I can only use cards that were released in the Genetic Apex set as well as promo cards during that time. If I choose to use a Mewtwo Gardevoir deck, I can't use Rare Candy since that card did not exist back then. Rule 4, the final rule, is I am allowed to use 3 different decks, and if one of the decks loses, it is eliminated. Okay guys, those are the rules. In summary, I need 3 wins, I can only use a deck and cards from Genetic Apex, I am allowed 3 different decks, and if one of them loses, it is out. For this video, I am choosing to start with an Aggro Blaine deck, then a Starmie EX Articuno EX deck, and finally a Pikachu EX deck. These are going to be the 3 decks I use for this challenge. For anybody who didn't play the game back then, or doesn't know what these decks are, here is a short explanation for each one. Aggro Blaine is a deck that uses Ninetales and Rapidash in combination with the supporter card Blaine to deal high damage early on in the game. Starmie EX and Articuno EX is a somewhat similar deck. Starmie can deal 90 damage for 2 energy, so it can attack early in the game, but this deck also utilizes the supporter card Misty to hopefully attach lots of energy in a single turn and attack immediately. The Pikachu EX deck can also develop quickly and attack for 90 damage in the first few turns. It also uses Raichu to deal a massive amount of damage to knock out higher HP Pokemon. If this type of video is exciting and you guys like it, let me know down in the comments. I want to know all of y'all's thoughts and feedback. Who knows? If this video does well, or if I can get positive feedback from you guys, maybe I can make this a series. Maybe after a new set releases and the meta stabilizes a bit, we can put Genetic Apex up against the cards from that set. Okay guys, the rules are laid out and my lineup has been chosen. It is finally time to see how the very first expansion does against our current meta. Let's go! Alright guys, here we go. First battle. Oh man, this is kind of crazy. We are starting off with our Genetic Apex Blaine deck. Okay, so we have Ponyta of Vulpix. Let's start with Ponyta. And we're gonna go ahead and bench the Vulpix. We're going second, so that's cool. Oh man. This feels so weird, guys. Like Ponyta going up against Giratina EX. Oh man. We're gonna do our best. We gotta get to 3 wins. Okay. Yep, he's gonna Broken Space Bellow. Oh, we have the Ninetales. Ooh. That's kind of crazy. God, if I had an X speed, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? I guess we're going to... Let's see, do we attach the energy to Ponyta and attack? Maybe not, because if we're able to get Ninetales in play, Ninetales does 90 damage. So it's going to be able to 2-shot this Giratina EX. So dealing this 20 damage with Ponyta won't make a difference, really. So we're going to attach straight to Vulpix. Okay. Alright. Hopefully our opponent doesn't use like a Sabrina to bring out our Vulpix. That would not be good. Okay, man. This is a pretty cool concept. You know. Seeing if we can get a win with the current meta. Or in the current meta with our Genetic Apex sets. Well, Genetic Apex decks. Okay, we're gonna play the Professor's Research. Maybe we can draw an X speed. There's a Rapidash. Okay, nope. But we can attach to it. Well, I mean, we can evolve Ponyta into Rapidash here. And actually, well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and evolve the Vulpix into Ninetales as well. Now, let's go ahead and attach to the Rapidash. You know what? Let's attack. Because we're gonna deal 40 damage here. Okay, he's down to 110. We have a Blaine in our hand, so Blaine's gonna allow our Ninetales to do 30 more damage. So if he doesn't heal, we can come in with our Ninetales next turn and knock him out. Oh, he's gonna heal. Yep. Okay. Well, guys, this isn't looking great. Not at all. Oh, wait, what? That's insane. He's... Okay, he didn't attack me. I wonder why. He could have knocked me out, but he chose not to. I'm not sure. Maybe he suspects I have a Blaine in my hand, and he doesn't want to damage himself with his attack, and he's just holding out for another basic or something like that. That might be what it is. But either way, we're going to take advantage of this situation here. No point in using Potion to heal. His attack does 130 damage, so I'm going to get one shot either way. So we're just going to attack. Yeah, we don't want to play Blaine here. We want to hold on to it. You know, we don't want to give up our our ace here. If we use Blaine, then he knows, okay, he's doing the extra damage. We don't want to do that. We want to hold on to it and just kind of give him a false sense of security. He's healing up again. Okay, he's got to attack here. Okay, he's healing up. Yeah, there's the attack. Okay. So what's going to happen here? Wow, I'm surprised he has not gotten a basic. We're bringing in Ninetales. Okay, this Pokeball is going to help us, you know, get us another Pokemon here. Okay, we have a Vulpix here. Nice. Let's start powering this guy up. Hopefully we can draw our second Ninetales. And we're going to Blaine and attack. Okay. So we're doing 120 damage here. He's at 10, which means if he attacks, he knocks himself out. So if he doesn't get another basic here, next turn we win. Okay, there's his next basic. Okay, so he's attaching. Yep. Does he attack though? If he attacks, he knocks himself out. Or is he just going to retreat? He's going to put the giant cape on. Alright. Yeah, he's actually in a kind of a tight spot here. So what is he going to do? I need to draw something else here. If I can draw my second Ninetales or maybe a Ponyta, that'd be fantastic. Since I have Rapidash in my hand. Oh, okay. Nice, he got the tails. Okay, so he's not discarding the energy. That's great. He is going to attack. Holy smokes. So he's knocking himself out. Okay, he's going to take a point, but I'm going to take 2 points. Alright, here we go. Oh man, is the Genetic Apex Blaine gonna be able to get that win? Oh, we got a Ponyta. Okay, let's do that. It's been a while. Tail Whip, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen, you know, Vulpix here, so Tail Whip, it prevents the defending Pokemon from attacking. Well, he couldn't attack next turn anyways. So maybe I just... Oh man, this is kind of sketchy here. You know, let's X-Speed. We're gonna retreat the Vulpix for the Ponyta and get some damage in here. Okay. Is gonna help? Probably not. But, we definitely need to draw our second Blaine and second Ninetales. Yeah, so that he just healed up that 20 there. He's gonna Sabrina, okay. He wants to damage the Vulpix. Okay. That's okay, we have a potion. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and evolve here. We are going to potion up. Okay, and we're going to retreat into Rapidash. Okay, let's go ahead and attach the Vulpix because we had to discard an energy. And we're going to attack with Fire Main. Now, oh, actually, you know what? That's game, actually, I forgot. He's going to attach his energy. It's going to deal 20 damage to us with his ability. And then he's going to attack us with 80. So that's going to be game. Yep, I should have actually left the Vulpix out and used Tail Whip. Maybe I could have prevented him from attacking. Oh, man. That's game. But, I mean, either way, I wasn't drawing the Ninetales. I didn't have my second Blaine in my hand. It wasn't looking great for us. And he already had 2 energy on his Darkrai, so all he had to do was attach his third and start attacking. So, yeah. Either way, GG. That means our Genetic Apex Blaine deck is eliminated, so we have to go on to our next deck. Alright guys, here we are. Game 2 in our series. Blaine was eliminated, so we are on to our next deck. And this is Starmie EX Articuno. Well, Starmie EX Articuno EX. I was actually pretty fond of playing this deck back in the day. So maybe it can come out on top. Looks like we're going up against a Solgaleo Skarmory. Oh man, our hand doesn't look great, guys. We don't have any draw cards. We don't have a Misty. Oh, we're gonna have to see what happens here. We are going second though, so we have first energy advantage, which is cool. And he's attaching the Rocky Helmet, of course. Man, he's getting all of his stuff. He played the Professor's Research. He played both Pokeballs. Oh, man. Okay, well, here's a Pokeball for us. That's going to help. Okay, we're getting the Articuno EX. Man, I need Starmie. Definitely need Starmie. Let's go ahead and attach the energy here. Well, actually, he's going to knock us out next turn. He's going to attach his energy to Skarmory and deal 50 damage to me. That stinks, guys. Yeah, back then we didn't have giant capes, so we didn't have any way of increasing our HP. Okay. You know what? I could play Sabrina to push out his Skarmory into his Cosmog. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's push out his Skarmory. He's going to have to bring in the Cosmog. That means if he wants to attack me next turn, he's going to need a Leaf or an X-Speed to retreat this Cosmog. Now then, do I attach to Staryu and start attacking? Or do I attach to Articuno? You know what? Why not? Let's risk it. Let's attach to Staryu and start attacking, right? Was that the correct play? Who knows? I mean, we don't know what's in our opponent's hand, right? Let's see what he has. Does he have a way of retreating Cosmog? Nope, he's just going to evolve straight into Cosmoem. Oh man, he probably has Solgaleo in his hand. He's going to attach to this Cosmoem, isn't he? No, he's attaching to his bench. Okay, can we draw Starmie EX? Oh, guys, we did it! We drew it! Okay. We are attaching and evolving. And we're gonna hit him for 90, guys. Hydro Splash for 90. Nice. Okay, so he's actually in a tight spot. If he has no way of evolving this Cosmog, oh, he has a way of evolving it. He would not have brought it into his active spot. So he's probably going to rare candy. Yep, there it is. Well, you know, we did well. I mean, we're not going to get knocked out here. We're going to have 10 HP left. This professor's research is going to really help us. Hopefully we can draw Misty. We got a potion and a Sabrina. Is it... Well, actually, I couldn't use Sabrina because I used Professor's Research. Let's start attaching to Articuno here. Yeah, he's... Do I retreat? I don't think it's worth it to retreat, guys. Well, is it? If I retreat, I'm gonna bring out my Articuno. He's gonna attack with Solgaleo EX and deal 120 damage to me. I'll survive. But I mean, what am I surviving for, right? Like, Articuno's gonna be out there, its attack only does 80 damage. I don't have a Misty in my hand, so I can't power it up. It's just gonna be a sitting duck. Well, you know what, let's attack here. We're just going to attack. Deal 90 damage to him. We bring him down to 80. Maybe next turn, we can draw the Misty, the power of Articuno EX, and attack this Solgaleo for 80 damage. Oh, gosh. That doesn't help us at all. Shoot. Okay. We're actually, I mean, this deck's doing pretty well. Us drawing that Starmie EX was amazing. Okay, so we gotta bring out Articuno. We can survive one hit, but we need to damage him here. Wait, what am I thinking? We can attack with Articuno's Ice Wing. I don't know why I thought that Articuno EX only had the Blizzard attack. Huh. Okay. Well, we don't want to bench this Articuno because we don't want him to play Sabrina to bring out this one. So we're gonna leave this guy out here. What are we gonna do here? We don't want to play Giovanni either. We want to hold that in our hand for next turn. Okay, we're gonna attack with Ice Wing. Wow, are we actually gonna be able to win here? We're dealing the 40. That means he can't knock me out next turn unless he has a red. Hopefully, okay, no, he's retreating. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, I think we did it. Look, I'm gonna attach my third energy. He could... We did it, guys! Holy smokes! Why did he concede? I mean... So I was gonna play Sabrina. I had a Sabrina in my hand. So if I played Sabrina, it would have forced him to bring out the Solgaleo. I would have attached my third energy and used Blizzard for KO. But he didn't know I had a Sabrina in my hand. He probably thought he was still... Well, no, because I would Blizzard for 80. That would have knocked out his Skarmory. But I mean, he could have still brought out, what is it? Solgaleo next turn to knock me out. I don't know what he was thinking, but we got the victory, guys. Nice. We have 1 point in our series. We have 2 points to go. Can Starmie EX Articuno EX do it? Let's find out. Alright, here we go, guys. Next game. This is game 2 for Starmie EX Articuno EX. They were able to get a victory last game. Can we do it again? Okay, we're going first. Okay, guys, this is... Oh, I was about to say this is looking kind of crazy because I have a Misty in my hand. But they have Oricorio. And it looks like we are out of luck. We cannot damage this thing. Oh. Oh my goodness, guys. The only Pokemon in our deck that can damage Oricorio is Staryu. and Staryu has 50 HP. Oricorio deals 50 damage. You know what? Oricorio deals 70 damage because Staryu's weak to electric Pokemon. So even if I bring out a Staryu and attack Oricorio, he's literally going to knock me out next turn. Isn't that fantastic? Is there any way for me winning this game? Any way at all for me to win this game? Articuno EX can't damage. Starmie can't damage. Staryu can damage, but when I bring him out, he's literally just going to knock me out next turn, and then I'm left with a Articuno EX or a Starmie EX. There's no way for me to come back. Guys, I think we just lost this one. Like, I'm literally thinking about what we can do, and there's nothing I could think of. Shoot. We're gonna have to concede here, guys. Oh, man. Well, Starmie EX, Articuno EX, they had a great first game, but they had to run into that Oricorio. That darn Oricorio. Okay, that is deck number 2 gone. We only have one deck left. Can we do it? Let's see. Alright, here we go, guys. This is it. This is the last deck we're able to use. It is Pikachu EX. Okay. We gotta hold on, because we still have to score 2 points in order to close out this series. Remember, we want to try to get up to 3 wins with decks from the Genetic Apex set. We have 1 win, but we need to get 2 more. And this Pikachu EX deck is our last hope. It's all we got. Okay, so what can we do here? Let's play our Pokeball. Nice, Zapdos. We're gonna bench it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play the Professor's Research. Oh, nice, we got the Pikachu EX. Okay, let's go ahead and bench that. Okay, and we're gonna end our turn. Okay, guys, so we're going up against Giratina EX. Oh, Berry, okay. So they have Snorlax, so they're probably gonna have a Berry. What are they gonna do here? And they're running Lunala, okay. What can we do? We can evolve into Magneton. What is Magneton's retreat cost? That is a retreat cost of 2. There's a regular Pikachu. Is he going to be able to attack next turn? He's not going to be able to attack next turn. Okay, so let's evolve into Magneton. And we're going to Volt Charge. Okay. And let's go ahead and attach to our benched Pikachu EX here. And end our turn. Yeah, Magneton being in the active here is not great, guys. We need to retreat it. It has a retreat cost of 2. And we don't have like an X speed in our hand. So we're literally going to have to discard the energy we've been building on it with Volt Charge, which is redundant. Okay. Let's see what our opponent does. He's going to attach to the Snorlax. And then is he going to broken Space Bellow? He probably has the Berry in the hand. If he has Berry, that means... Oh, he's just going to retreat. Okay. He's going to play Rocky Helmet. There's a Pokeball. Let's go ahead and play it. We're going to thin out our deck here. Okay. Let's Volt Charge. And let's attach the Pikachu EX. So, actually what we can do here is we can retreat for our Pikachu EX and start dealing damage here. Yeah, that's actually not bad here. We're going to do 90. If he has Berry in his hand, he's going to be able to attack us. Oh, gosh. I forgot about the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, if he has Berry, he's gonna come in for 100 damage and knock out this Pikachu EX. Which is not great. Yep, there's the Berry. He's gonna get the KO. I mean, you know, we still hit him for 90. That's a very decent amount of damage here. Okay. We are going to bring out our Zapdos EX. Okay, is he gonna stay asleep? Nope, he's gonna wake up. Okay, let's go ahead and attach to Zapdos. Let's Volt Charge. There we are. Now, if I remember correctly, I haven't played Lieutenant Surge in a while, so I don't 100% remember its effect, but it moves all of our electric energy from our bench to Pokemon to our... Oh, shoot. I thought it moved it from our bench, like Raichu, Electrode, Electabuzz, to our active spot. I'm sorry, I'm reading this wrong. I thought it moved it from just our benched Pokemon to our active Pokemon. But no, we have to have a Raichu, Electrode, or Electabuzz in our active spot and able to move the energy to it. So that stinks. You know what? I'm not going to attack. I don't want to take the 20 damage from the Rocky Helmet. So we're just going to end our turn here. Okay. So, if he has another berry, he can attack me for 100. But does he have another berry? It doesn't look like he has the evolutions for the Cosmog here, so I mean that's not bad. Any kind of you know, disruption or stalling our opponent does is fantastic for us. But he does have the second berry, so he's going to attack us for the 100. Okay. Does he wake up? He stays asleep. Okay. Oh, we have a Raichu. Let's go ahead and evolve. Let's Volt Charge. Now then, what are we gonna do here? I can retreat the Zapdos into Raichu and attack him for 140 to get the KO. He's asleep. He can't attack us next turn. You know what? Let's do it. Let's retreat the Zapdos, bring out the Raichu. We're going to attach and play the Lieutenant Surge. There we are. Let's go ahead and use Potion to get our Zapdos EX healed up a little bit. And Thunderbolt here. It kind of stinks dealing 140 damage to a Pokemon that only has 50 HP left, but, you know, we have to do what we have to do here. Okay. So, if I am reading the situation correctly, he's not going to be able to attack me. He can only attach one energy to this Giratina EX. Yeah. And then he doesn't have any energy on his bench, so he can't like Red Candy, Lunala, and then bring it up to his active. Okay. Now then, guys. It looks like this is game, because he's going to deal 130 damage to anything on my side of the field. I don't have any way of taking that amount of damage here. And I can't really attack either. Yep. Guys, I think that's game. Raichu can't take it. Zapdos EX can't take it. Magneton can't take it. And I have no way of dealing 150 damage this turn. So that means next turn he's just going to come in, attack me for 130. God, I could have attached there. I could have Volt Charge here. And then if I had one more turn, I could Volt Charge, Lieutenant Surge to move the energy to Raichu to deal the 140. His attack deals him 20 damage, so he'd knock himself out. Yeah, we did our best, guys, but we couldn't do it. Giratina EX is just too good, so we're gonna have to concede here. And unfortunately, that's gonna end our series, guys. We were not able to beat the Celestial Guardians meta. Hey guys, Future Gold here. So how did you all like the games and video? I had a lot of fun making this one, and I thought we had a chance for some of those games. In the end though, for these specific matches, we couldn't compete. Our opponents were just too consistent. Well, maybe not that first game where our opponent only had a Giratina EX for like half the game. If we would have had better draws in game 1, I definitely think we could have won. So, with all that said and done, let me know what you guys thought. What did you like, not like, or just share your favorite moment from the video. Like I said in my intro, if this video does well or I get positive feedback from you guys, I'll make another one of these. The next one would technically be Genetic Apex versus Extra Dimensional Crisis, but we would have to wait for that meta to solidify for a bit. Alright, thanks for sticking to the end, guys. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I will see you all later.